Hi, everyone. So, from one special needs mom to another, I'm going to share with you three things that I wish that another special needs mom shared with me before I became a special needs mom 16 years ago. So, number one is I wish I was told that it's okay to grieve, right? To grieve the fact that I thought my son was not going to have an extra chromosomes. And so some people may say, well, why would you grieve that? Because it's different. It's not what we're expected, right? It comes with a lot of health concerns and challenges for your child and having to adjust and learn. And so I don't say grieve to mean it's a bad thing or a negative thing. It's something that one special needs parents experience when you have your child, right? Um, the second thing is within grieving, I wish someone had shared with me that it's okay to grow while I was grieving, to grow and accept and love what God had given and not look at it as a burden or, oh my God, what are other people going to think? I don't have this perfect child that everyone else has. And so did those thoughts honestly go through my mind? Yes. Were there shame tied to the fact that I had a child with Down syndrome? No. The reality is when I found out that my son had Down syndrome, I found out after birth. And maybe I was in denial, but I remember saying, no, he doesn't. And I said, well, how do you know he has Down syndrome? And they shared, well, his eyes and his low tone. And I'm like, well, he has eyes like my father-in-law. And, this is how his father's eyes look. And so they looked at me. And now that I reflect back, I can tell they were looking at me like, wow, I was in denial. Did I know what Down syndrome is? Yes, I knew what Down syndrome is. Social worker, right? Something we learn in school. It's in our, well, from many of us, it's on our face a lot more than others. But I went into this whole denial thing. It was like my safeguard went up, and I'm like, I don't even know what Down syndrome is. I literally remember seeing that. And I remember, speaking to my then husband and sharing with him, our son has Down syndrome, and this this comment cut me to the core because wasn't a response I was looking for. His response was, "It's your fault he has Down syndrome," and I carried that for decades, for over a decade, trying to understand how is it my fault. The reality is, he said it because he did not want to have a fourth child, and so how did we get pregnant with Daniel? I was on the birth control pills and my hormones were just messed up. The reality is I did all these, prenatal testing and everything came back normal. Whether I found out my son had Down syndrome or not, I was still having my son. But it's something that a burden and a feeling and a judgment. And I felt like I did something bad because my son had Down syndrome. And here is the response I got from his father. And again, I'm not here to bash this man, but I want to be very transparent. I think that's very important. And I forgive him. It took me a while to forgive him. I will never understand why you made a statement like that. But I've learned to understand. I don't always have to understand, and I won't always have answers for things. But I am responsible for myself and my actions and what I do and how I take care of my children and how I carry myself and what my purpose are in this world. And so today I'm here to share with you that I've grown. I've grown because I look at Daniel as my blessings. He has a ministry on his own. And he has opened up my eyes and my life and has allowed me to grow in so many opportunities that for the past 16 years, I've had the opportunity to work and continue to work, serving the special needs population, serving other parents and coach, and just being there for families who I no longer work with. These families feel safe that they can reach out to me at any point, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So yes, we are to grieve, but we also to grow and embrace what God has given to us. And so I encourage you from one mom to another, one special needs mom to another, grieve if you have to, but embrace what God has given to you Embrace your children, special needs or not. And I know it may be difficult, and I know there are days where it's just like you want to scream, or sometimes you just literally just want to stop existing. I've been there. But my son has made me a better person, and I wouldn't have it any other way. He is my joy. He is the heartbeat and the life to everything in my children's lives and in my life. And the way I look at it is, who is not part of his life, it's their loss. It's their loss. And so again, I encourage you to try to see your situation a little different. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, you're going to go through struggles. Yes, you're going to go through hiccups. And when you're going through those things, you're going to feel so hopeless. And you're going to feel like, how do I get out of this? How do I feel normal? I miss what normal looks like. Well, guess what? We don't know what normal is. I don't think any of us knows what normal is. What we think is normal is really not normal, right? We're just, we are just thrown in all different directions, and we have to adapt. So I encourage you to adapt, but enjoy your children. Enjoy the process. Journal, right? See how you have grown as a mom. You have grown tremendously. Your children taught you to love on such a level and give on such a level that you did not even know existed within you. So I hope, from one special needs mom to the next, that you learn to forgive that version of yourself. I hope that you're able to grieve. And I hope that you're able to extend grace and really truly see that in the midst of all the storms and the disasters and the chaos, your children is truly a blessing. And your child was sent to you because God knew that you were special and capable to take care of your child, and that your child brings out the best version of yourself. Own it, receive it, claim it, and just extend that to yourself so you can extend it to another mom and give that. Have a great day.